Yo, what's up with our fans down in Tampa? Hey, we got American Blonde on today, and I got my boy Mike G with me. We're back in the house to do a jam session with American Blonde, Tinka, and Nata. How are you doing?
We're so good. How are you?
Oh, I'm vertical. You know, it's like everything else. We're constantly grinding. Mike just got back from the islands. He was R&R down there in Puerto Rico. Mike, so how was your trip, man?
Good times. It was good times. It was amazing. Needed it.
Was the
a mind flush, calmness. What's up to Isabella, Puerto Rico? What's up?
Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Glad you had such a great trip.
Thank you.
All right, so American Blonde, you guys, we had you on like 3.5 years ago. So Nata, real quick, what changed your life? And then Tinka, what changed your life? Because a lot changed since we met you last talk.
All kinds of crazy stuff. I think the biggest thing would have to be Nata got married.
Oh, I did. Well, it was 3.5 years. I think we both got married.
We did.
Yeah.
Wait, it's been 3.5 years. We're married now.
Well, I do it. I was just going to wait to see if you were going to say it.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I know.
Literally, life can change so fast in 3 years. It's wild. But career-wise, man, we're just such in a good spot right now. We're so happy with where we are with our music. We've got all kinds of fun new things going on right now.
We're literally on cloud nine.
Cloud nine. We feel like we've really established our brand to the fullest, and we're just ready to rock and roll, man.
I personally think the last time we talked to you, we were rebranding from Southern Halo to American Blonde.
Big change.
And American Blonde has been so much fun. You know, this is like really our first time like taking, I guess, the bull by the horns, as you would say, of our own business in the music industry, and we've had so much fun. Specifically speaking, we've released an album of some songs we really like with a friend of ours, Cliff Downs, years ago.
Yeah.
But we've actually literally just last week, and I think next week we're going to finish it. We've been in the recording studio with a really awesome producer named Lincoln Parrish.
He's the best.
He's from Cage the Elephant. He's really helping us bring our full band live sound to our future music, and we're so excited.
Yeah, it's really crazy. It's different because I normally love like our projects to be so perfection.
Yeah.
Like, and so I'm scared to get on the drums sometimes because I'm a live drummer. Like, I like to feel things in the moment.
You're very live.
I'm not very technical, but I've always wanted to be a part of our projects. And so Lincoln, when we came to him, we were like, man, this is one of the biggest things that we would really like to work with you with. If you're open to it, like seeing how we can roll on our own projects.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm all about it. I got time. I just want to let creativity do its thing and let the music speak for itself. So we got to do a lot of that with this new project. We're just so excited.
So excited to release it. Like Tinka was saying, it's going to be our first project that we release where our whole band, we're on it. Like, we're playing the music. We wrote the music.
That's
we're
right.
Super excited.
Our bass player, guitar player. Yeah, there's Pete right there. He's on it too. Get it, Pete. Get it, Pete.
Well, you guys had the magic word. So, Tinka, I'm going to take your term CPR. So, so you need to rebrand that and take that because that's legit. I like how you brought that into the forefront. So, one thing about it, you talked about the industry, right? And you guys are taking control of the industry. How are you guys? What has changed since we last talked with your, going into the industry, and where do you see things have evolved?
Man, I'd have to say, now that we're officially living in Nashville, I think we officially moved here shortly after 2021.
Yeah. And
it's just been great. We've always been in the industry very far away from Nashville, so we did a lot like on the outside, and now we've been really hands-on and in the community. We've been making a lot of new friends and networking a whole lot.
Doing lots of rounds and just playing our hearts out. And
I gotta say it helps, especially I want to say this last year, we have our new manager, Chrissy, who's been amazing. She's such a great connector, who's helped us up our social media game, which, as you understand, is very important.
So important.
Shockingly, I'm almost at 13K, so I've been like ever since I did the commencement speech at Georgia Southern, I just shot up.
Right? That's awesome. Congrats.
Did you guys ever get American Blonde from Southern Halo changed? Because you guys were battling that out when we met you.
Oh, that's right. Oh, this was before the Christmas present.
Yeah,
it literally happened at Christmas. we were fighting for our name to be changed on Instagram for years.
Because listen, once you're a verified artist, we didn't consider that. Like, you can't really change your name. So we had some friends and powers that be at Instagram, and it literally happened on Christmas morning. We looked at each other, and it was like, it's a Christmas miracle.
It was so crazy. I mean, it took years, man, for the change. So when it happened, we were like, it's official. There's no turning back. Yeah. Like, this is who we are. Yeah, there it is. I'm so proud.
Hey, Mike, what do you got, man? What do you got?
No, it's nice seeing you guys. Welcome back. You know, it's been 3 years. It's been a while. What is the progression? Are the crowds getting bigger? Are the music getting funner? Like, let's get a timeline. It's amazing.
Absolutely. I gotta say, man, the writing has been more raw and vulnerable and electric, I would say.
For sure.
The full band shows have been, honestly, specifically in this last year, we've always been a really tight band, but we're very big about not just hiring and playing with random people all the time. Like, our band is our band.
We're very family oriented. Like, when we pick our team, when we pick our players, like, we want them to be family. We're not just like a wham bam, thank you ma'am type of people. Like, we want you to like be in this experience with us.
1980s Turner, you were way back.
And it's so crazy because our band family, like, they are our band brothers, and their spouses and girlfriends and wives are all like, we're just all family.
It's crazy. We were actually in our bass player's wife's wedding recently as her bridesmaids. It was so fun.
So I think with the family unit, like with our band, it's just really made the show, like, overall, and the sound overall tighter, I would say. Yeah. It's just such a very great sound. And like we were saying with Lincoln and this new project of getting into the studio and getting to collaborate with like-minded musicians has just been really eye-opening and really exciting. And we're sitting on, like, we keep saying we're high on happiness because it's just been so much fun.
It's so true.
No, that's good. That's great that you guys are still on it and you're happy doing it and you're still going strong. Also, I'm pretty sure your sound of the music is changing more dynamically and stuff like that, because it shows out of your, you know, and soon we're going to hear how we're going to sound.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
So great.
Energy's good.
Yeah, so I got one major question though. So how are you guys handling not just stardom, but the performance? Is there stress before you go on the stage now? Is there a different feel than when you first started? Because when you first start, you got a little butterflies because you're just getting into the business.
Right.
Now you're established. So do you have a little anxiety now because you know people have an expectation of you?
You know, the crazy thing, that's such a great question, because I feel like we get anxiety about almost anything else, but we would always say, and we'll take it to our grave, like, the live show is what we like, is why we're here. So I feel like that's just the most natural thing that comes to us. All this other stuff, like studio days and getting into rights with other people and collaborating.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like those
nerve-wracking.
give me more anxiety. But playing live, it's like, people know what they're coming to see, and then it's our favorite thing to do is play music live. So we always have a good time with it. And it's always just so much fun.
Yeah. All right, so go ahead, Mike.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to ask, like, is your studio time long? Like, are you guys crunching in the studio, or?
Man, I think right now last week was our studio week, and we haven't cut vocals for this new project.
We're doing that next week,
but we got the tracks instrumentally, and it took us about like
4 days for 3 songs.
Yeah.
But it was great because we even told our producer, he was thinking maybe we would record the music first and then the vocals, and we were like, you know what? If we spend the whole day on one song, I bet we can get really creative. We can always come back and do the vocals.
So true.
Yeah, and so it was just great. I mean, it sounds like our sound. We've always had people come up to us at shows being like, you guys are so much better live than your music. And we were like, we're going to change that. So we did it. And now it's just like, well, now we have to sound like our records.
Because that is us. Yeah, we're on the record.
All right, so Tinka, how are you balancing, and this goes to Nata too, but how are you balancing the fact that now you're married and you have that life now, which, like your parents and everything. So you're having to balance a career and marriage. We're not even talking about kids. It's way down the road.
Oh, no.
but how are you right now kind of balancing that lifestyle? Because it is a juggle for everyone.
It is. I am such a weird person. If I stress out because I feel like I have so much going on, I give myself more things to do. So not only am I now drumming, plug. Oh, I'm plugging my business. Not only am I drumming in our band, I'm also, married, so I have to come home and like love cooking for my husband and everything. But I also have this side business where I make like handmade candles. They're non-toxic, natural, and so I have a little side.
You got a website?
I do. It's called stickschickcandleco.com.
Sticks Chick.
Yeah.
All right, so make sure we get it so we can put it down in the bottom of the thing when we get going.
Oh my goodness! Send us your information after this too, and we'll email. We'll mail you some.
That's it. So Nat, what about you? Same question.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm also like, I guess that's why we're sisters.
Thing, yeah.
I also have to keep my mind busy because I think we get so depressed, which is such a strong word, whenever we're still and we're calm.
Yeah.
We have family spread out, so we try to visit and see our family as much as we can. But like Tinka and her candles, I like to track a race car on like multiple tracks.
She's way cooler than me.
No, it's funny though, because the drummer, who is just awesome and so cool, is making candles, and like the little guitar player over here is like, I'm gonna race the
track too, man. She travels. You do have track days in like Alabama, Kentucky. We go to Georgia.
So is it Formula One cars, or is it or what kind of cars?
Oh, a bunch of my friends and I we have like a bunch of like different stock cars, but my husband also works on cars. He came from like a mechanic background, so we found like this really old Porsche and we built it.
What?
And we built it.
Crazy.
And I think we'll be back on the track in I think second weekend of July. So that's hard because we're playing shows every single weekend. So whenever we don't have a show, we're at the track.
Or maybe
definitely OS market, so y'all definitely have a redneck weekend down there.
You gotta bring y'all to the track and get on her car sometimes. She talks fast now. I can't keep up.
I bet. Of course.
And by the way, I love that song that you had on when we first met you, called Smooth. Love it. But we know you got new material, so what you hitting with me and Mike with tonight?
Yeah, Tinka, should we hit them with only one? We won't share all the new stuff, but should we just do one? One new one?
Exclusive, Mike.
Brand new one now.
Exclusive!
Do it! I'll have to swap the cars.
We're swapping because she tunes really down for this one. But yeah, this one we just cut last week.
We did. Well, we're originally from the Mississippi Delta, so we're trying to get back to our bluesy roots. We started with blues and found our footprint here in country music, but have some rock and roll background.
Yes,
so
right.
We're going to be bringing that back out with these new songs. And this is a song that I wrote called Mississippi Moonshine. Riding through Mississippi, Mississippi Moonshine. Waiting in the water, pulling sugar from a trap line. When you moved up to Memphis with a penthouse view. Ain't got another fool to take care of you. I can't forget much less to get. Remember this story ain't over yet. I got a shotgun sitting right beside me in the passenger seat. Can't outrun buckshot firing in the tailgate. No more running from the single fist. No more bruises on the back of my wrist. If you cross that county line, we'll light you up like Mississippi moonshine. Put down a body in the Memphis mud. Now bruises on her wrist are up in blood. Now people look at me when they hear your name. Seems everything's different, but nothing's changed. There's a girl in the middle who knows the truth. How it's gonna make its way back to you. I got a shotgun sitting right beside me in the passenger seat. Can't outrun buckshot firing in the tailgate. No more running from the single fist. No more bruises on the back of my wrist. If you cross that county line, we'll light you up like Mississippi moonshine. Mississippi moonshine. good. Sitting right beside me in the passenger seat, can't outrun. Buckshot flying in the depths of heat. No more running from the sea of fish. No more versus I'm a back in my wrist. If you cross the county line, you'll light you up like Mississippi moonshine. Mississippi moonshine. You know?
Exclusive.
American Blonde, exclusive. Good. American Blonde on Jam Session here on Embrace the Power. They are killing it. Love that. Hey, all right. So you guys owe me a song for me to put on my daughter's new modeling video that she's got to come out. So if you guys give me a song and say, hey, I want you to use that song, I'll give it for the video.
It would be so honored. That is so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so, hey, I got to milk this wagon while I can.
Okay, you definitely have to talk about that. That is so cool. I love her.
Yeah,
congrats to her.
That's so cool.
I know. So how do you guys energize the? Hey, I'm energized. Mike's energized. So how do you energize the audience before you get there? Because you guys are a ball energy anyway. But how do you energize the audience?
Thank you. We try to be.
What do
we normally like to pump up our gigs. Like we'll get on socials and like pump them up. You know, I feel like people kind of know what to expect now. Every time they come to a show, they're like, "Oh, it's gonna be rowdy. She's gonna be flipping her hair.
Lots of hair crazy." Lots of energy, so much fun, and it's even more fun with our band brothers because we got two of them are electric guitar players, and we're like big Boston fans, so we're kind of and like all that really good like electric guitar harmony.
Yes, not only do we love sister harmony, but we love electric guitar harmony. It's just the coolest thing ever. So we have a lot of that kind of like zingy energy going on, and we just love it.
The boys kind of help bring up the energy too, and like I said, we're just high on life. Like we're just any day that you wake up and get to be on this good earth, is a good day. So we're just always happy, and like we literally get to do what we love with the ones we love. So like why would we ever be sad?
My built-in best friend. We get to work together.
I know.
How fun is this? I love it.
Yeah, that's cool. I had a question. You guys touring or anytime soon or?
Such a good question. I wish we could say more right now.
I know there's something currently in the works.
We're currently working on something. We've been talking to a couple of booking agents because we are very independent. And our dad taught us, if you really want to work hard and do whatever you love, you really got to put your hands in all the different things that make that happen. And being our own booking agent was actually one of them.
Yes.
And so we've just been so busy that we've been looking into a couple of booking agents, and hopefully we'll be able to share some news soon.
Oh, so exciting!
But yeah, we do have some shows coming up. We have a big 4th of July show.
Oh man,
next week.
Collierville, Tennessee. Or is it Tennessee?
Collierville, Tennessee.
Okay, for some reason I thought it was Mississippi. But yes, we played there before actually. It was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Man, one of the biggest crowds we've ever played, and we're just so happy that they asked us back. It's going to be such a good, fun time. Yeah, we've got some great songs lined up. We got a set list ready.
And we're going to be opening the show with a very beautiful American patriotic song, just a cappella. So it's going to be a great event. It's normally scaled to about 10 to 20,000 people, and it's just going to be awesome.
Oh, so fun.
Would that be your biggest crowd, or you have? I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys are expanding. So.
I would say 20,000 is probably the biggest.
I would say
so.
It doesn't happen at every show.
But that's good. At least you're reaching that plateau. If you're doing it now, later on, it's going to increase some more.
I'll take anybody that will listen. I'll take one person.
That's a true artist. A true artist. That's a true artist.
We're just having fun.
That's right.
That's what's up.
So, all right. So here's a trivia question. What is the worst performance you've had since we last talked?
Whoa.
Hey, let me think about this.
Before we say this, if you do as many performances as one does, you're going to have bad ones.
And it just happens. It happens to everybody.
That's
what we have to tell ourselves.
We strive so hard to make sure that never happens. I feel like we've got to a level of like on stage professionalism. I don't know if the crowd noticed it.
Yeah.
But I did.
Wait, which one was it?
No, you go.
Mine was probably, I couldn't hear. So we've been working with like in-ears recently, and we're just now like to a point where we're really happy with how it sounds, and we like our mix and everything. We're comfortable with them. But there's this one show when we were going through the process of getting used to the in-ears where my mix was just crapped out. And then I was sweating so much like they were falling out of my ears. I was straight up playing a whole half a show, which was a 4-hour show.
Well, let me ask you a question. The in-ears, I mean, cut you off, Tinka, but the in-ears, I had to give a speech at Jacksonville Stadium and I had to wear them. How do you handle, because I had to get used to the echo, like the delay.
Oh, I hate it. I know it. I hate it. Like or sometimes if the mix is wrong, like it sounds like you're talking, but it's in the back of your head instead of like in front of you. And that messes me up.
It does. Like we want to feel like we're swimming in the music. So I think that's also the biggest thing is like our struggle with them in the beginning was trying to get that good mix. Now we have a good mix, but when we were starting, Tinka's like, I don't like this. Like, you have to get used to it.
Yeah. But wait, what was your experience? Your worst experience?
I think it was another one of those. We did a show in Tampa. From the crowd's point of view.
Whoa, whoa, Mike, did you just hear what I heard? She said they were in Tampa. Did you get a phone call? Mike, did you get a call?
Next time we're going to call you.
Hold up. Let me take my watch. I didn't get a call.
We were
calling Mike. I know she didn't say Tampa. No, she didn't say Tampa, bro.
Broke my heart.
Now, hear me out. I completely
forgot the little people already.
Yeah, it was a good show. I mean, I think it was literally not too long ago. It was May. It was like the first weekend of May.
Yeah.
And,
I know. I know you didn't go. Where'd you play it?
Oh, where was it? It was honestly like a kind of like a friend.
It was like a private event. It was it was in some nice guy's big backyard, and he
I'd have crashed it.
He does. I know, right?
Y'all should have. Okay, we're calling y'all next time.
He did say he wants us back, so we'll call you.
Yes,
but
it's so much fun.
The show went so well, but Tinka knows we had just been going and going and going, and my voice, like you really have to take care of your vocals. Mm-hmm. And this was just one of those shows where after all the traveling and other stuff that we had been going on, like I was just so hoarse I couldn't get through my vocal warm ups, and I just went to the show with this like, let's just see how this goes. And by the grace of God, I don't know where it came from, but it went through the show and the crowd had a good time. But to me personally, on the inside, I was just like dying. I was like, this sucks. This sucks.
The show must go on.
Yeah. But we're keeping
You got to do the Strawberry Fest. You guys got to get on the Strawberry Fest. That's a huge festival here in Plant City, right here in Tampa.
Oh my goodness!
The next time I'll get with your manager. I'll send her the information to the lady that's the president of the Strawberry Fest.
Are you kidding?
Also, because I coach football with her son.
No, that would be great. We'll talk after this. We'll make that
happen.
Yeah. But you're in Tampa and you're putting on a show. Most of the artists. And even, no matter how big they are, they go to this place called the Yard House. It's in this guy's backyard. And so, like, Kirsty Krause has been there, a ton of other singers, King, Crystal King. They all go there and play in the yard, and it's in Tampa. So it's this guy's backyard. It's all set up like the Beach Boys. And the place is always packed, and everybody goes there. It's freaking awesome.
That is so cool.
Okay, like, I'm writing that down.
Writing it down. You said the yard.
The yard.
We're gonna have to do that for
because I didn't know Crystal King was the DJ for country music on XM Radio.
She is.
She was there, and me and her were talking. So I interviewed her. I interviewed Kirsty Krause, and we were all hanging out at the yard. They performed. And it was spot on, man. Now, I've been there twice already. People that were on the show, I bet we hung out there. And so
that would be so cool. Okay,
so we would love to do that. And the fact that you brought up Kirsty Krause, we love her. We bump into her maybe like once every 2 weeks around here.
Yeah,
it's crazy. We're trying to do a show with her sometime soon. Too.
I know she's always such a good host too. She's always like hosting so many events, and I'm like, you're just so talented. Like you're
you got to be. I got interviewed. I mean, I did a live interview with her, and I did a live interview with Crystal. So if you guys come down next time you're in Tampa, I got to do a live interview.
We're gonna have to make it happen. That sounds awesome.
So what next song do you have on? Since you can't go new, I'll take Smooth if you got it, but I know you give me whatever you want.
Well, we'll try to go into the direction of this new stuff that we're putting out. So let's see.
Okay.
What you thinking?
We'll probably do this one's kind of like, you want to do Tell Your Mama?
Oh, let's do
Yeah,
it.
tell your mama. That's
Yeah,
it.
buddy. Tell
Let's
your
do this
mama
one. This is
hi.
one of
It's my
Tinka's favorite.
Hey.
Woo, darling. We're going to have to tune that. Y'all ain't going to like that.
This one we actually wrote.
Who did you write?
You guys are a hot mess, man.
She picking up different guitars. It's all over.
Oh, that's great. That's great. It's unplugged type of style, you know.
That's
It's
right.
just-
It is.
like
Yeah, I wrote this with my good friend Jimmy Nash.
Jimmy Nash.
We wanted to write this for all the Southern women out there, the Southern mamas.
Southern
because
mamas are the salt of the earth.
They put so much hard work and and
Yes.
pride into their sons, and they
Yes.
do a lot of good jobs. But sometimes
Yes.
you'll just have a son where he just did not listen to his mama, and she still is praying for him every night. But sometimes you just end up dating one of those guys, and you're just like, I can't date you.
Yeah.
But tell Sheila. I
That's right.
said
It's
hi.
kind of like she put all the right ingredients into this bake, and then it went in the oven and it didn't come out right.
Right, right.
It happens sometimes.
So this is called Tell
Oh,
Your
more
Mama.
than you know.
Yeah.
Come on.
You got a girl mama with a heart like Tennessee. She is too much better than you've been treating me. How could a saint bring up such a sinner? I'm gonna leave you, but I'm gonna miss her. Oh yeah. I don't need you, and if I seem to get emotional tonight, not about you, it's nothing about you compared to the one that gave you life. You ain't worth the tears, and I ain't never gonna cry. Oh, one more thing before I say goodbye. Say your mama hi. You been lying to me, but it all ends right now. She is gonna smack you upside head when she finds out. Come on. How you did this, oh how you did that. Oh yeah. She'll never let you forget when I tell back. I don't need you if I seem to get emotional tonight. Not about you, it's nothing about you compared to the one that gave you life. You ain't worth the tears that I ain't never gonna cry. Oh, one more thing before I say goodbye. Tell your mama hi. You know. It's sure a shame you didn't get a beautiful soul. I wish you came out as good as casseroles. That's right. I don't need you if I seem to get emotional tonight. Not about you, it's nothing about you. Pass to the one that gave you life. You ain't worth the tears that I ain't never gonna cry. Oh, one more thing before I say goodbye. Say mama hi, yeah. Say mama hi, yeah. You know. Say mama hi.
American Blonde.
God. Dang. All them mama boys out there, yo, you just heard it here exclusive on the Birthplace Jam section.
We love Sheila.
So Mike normally asks this question, and I always think it's a good pertinent question. What cross collaborations are you guys are you looking for them, or would you work with another artist? Because look, I have this conversation with my brother all the time. He won 3 Grammys about 2 years ago, and me and him have been back and forth on it because I'm trying to get him to kind of work with other artists because he's finally moved out of Maverick City and went like you guys independent.
That's awesome.
So I'm trying to me and him have this conversation. So who are you guys kind of collaborating with? Are you going to get your like Nelly, who did that Nelly do that song with? Tim McGraw going on. So you guys are gonna get your Nelly Tim McGraw on with somebody. Just Mike raps and sings. Go ahead, get Mike.
That's great. I would too. We actually thought about that because Nata wrote a song we never released. And it's got like this girl-guy harmony to it.
Very girl-guy duet.
Like she takes a verse, he takes a verse. They come together in the chorus.
So good.
And it's oh my gosh, it's one of my favorites. I actually want to record it. I don't know if it's our style.
I think we're waiting for the right male singer.
Yeah,
I think
we've been thinking about that. I'm glad you brought that up.
You guys never talked to Thomas Cavanaugh?
Oh
no! We should.
So. Yeah, let me write this down too.
Write that down.
Yeah, we're friends with Thomas because he does songs with he was just in Nashville collabing with like everybody.
Really?
You guys are on Instagram. Follow Thomas Cavanaugh on Instagram. He just released a new song about his dad. It's freaking phenomenal.
Really?
And he collabs a lot with he collabed with Kirsty Krause. He collabed with. Him and Crystal King wrote a song together. He collabed with a whole bunch of others. So I'll definitely tie you and Thomas together. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, because he brought them over to England to sing in the English Fest. So they went to England and sung in the English Fest, which is huge.
That's such a big deal. Oh, we'll definitely have to reach out to him then. I think it'd be great. Yeah,
you guys got. Hey, look, y'all got the sound. Y'all got the CPR. Rock, man.
I can imagine live on stage. I can imagine that's
we gotta come back to.
But it's funny because you have a hip hop that you had a little melody going on. So your collab could be interesting, whoever you pick or whatever, and it just make it more of a, how can I put this, commercial-ish, but you know what I'm saying, get it streamed and nice. No, you guys keep it going, man.
So cool.
That would be
the drums, the guitar. Everything's flowing. It's like the kind of root style, with live instruments.
That's what we're going for. That's definitely got to be a goal for this year. We're gonna get that done.
I know we would love to do a collab with
anybody. And I'm shocked. Some of your music hasn't went viral because I went and listened to even some of your old stuff and then some of the current stuff. And so I don't know if it's an algorithm. So how are you guys managing? You got somebody that said you're working your social media because I hear your music and it's better than some of the other artists that have had stuff go viral. And I'm like, excuse my language. I'm like, what the hell, man? This doesn't make sense to me. So I'm trying to figure out why where that disconnect is between like the audience when they're there and why the audience isn't carrying over because they're showing up. So how do you guys manage to get that social media to get them to follow you after the show? Because what I've seen, and I've been to several shows already, and it's just me, is that I see the artists put on a fabulous show.
Yeah.
But they don't tell the audience, listen, hey, follow us on Instagram right now. Everybody ready to fold your phones up. If you're on Instagram, follow us right now. Boom.
Yes.
But they don't do it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
We've been doing that here lately. Like I normally try to I'm a very big talker. I feel like I could talk to a brick wall for 4 hours. And so I try to summarize my stuff. And then I forget to be like, oh, how many times did I tell people to follow us?
Right.
Now I'm starting to do that because I don't care if they heard me say it 3 times.
Yes.
Right.
We used to be, we're recovering people pleasers. So we used to be kind of like pushovers and we're like, oh, we don't want to do that if it maybe
you don't have to follow us
bothers them. Like, what if it annoys them? We don't want to be annoying, Something you have to though.
Yeah.
You really have
to. Hey, Connor Maynard covered and went viral because of it. I mean, here's the deal. You never know what's going to hit. So until you do it.
And so here's the thing too, we have our TikTok and we post a lot of the professional side of our lives, but we're so silly and goofy. We always have people be like, if you guys would just put the phone in your face and start talking. I'm like, they don't want to hear what I have to say.
Yeah, they do. Because for some reason, this generation, that's what they get.
They like it. So true.
Yeah. Hey, do this. The done thing that she just went a day in the life in the American Blonde. I mean, it seems that's where everybody's at these days.
Yeah.
They want to see who you are as a person for real.
Yes, the more authentic, the better is what we're finding out as well, especially with this year with AI and everything. Authenticity is king.
And I will say though, I think we've been a little hesitant about we're not trying to get too many people to be jump on the wagon and then lose them until we have this new songs. We're really proud of them because I feel like this new music is actually it's 100% American Blonde, and this whole time and that's the interesting thing about being an independent artist and growing in the industry is you're constantly trying to find who you are and your brand.
Right.
And we finally, like this last year, we've actually just been like, you know what? Our live show is like this. People love this show and we love this show.
Yeah.
Like we've got to make everything else make sense with the show.
Yeah.
And so we've just started doing that. So we're like, we're going to put this new music out and then we're going to be bothering everybody on TikTok.
Well, you know, and this great comment because even, and I'll let Mike go right after this, that a lot of great artists that we've had on recently this year, they've all said this. They're going to stick to their brand, if it be a Christian, CPR, or whatever, and they'll let the chips fall where they fall, because what they said was that when they were working in industry, they were unhappy. Like one artist actually was in industry, he was unhappy, and we just had him on the show a while back, and he said, I literally left the industry, and he was singing the headlining with like all the big artists. He said he had to walk away because he didn't like the culture. Yep. And he had a moral compass, he said, and he had ethics, and he would not bend his ethics or his moral compass for money.
I love that. That's exactly where we're at right now too. Like we're making this music at this point in our lives. Like we don't really care if it goes viral. That's just a bonus at this point. As long as we love it and we're proud of it, and then we have like people in our corner that appreciate it as well. No matter how many people that may be, we're happy.
And if we're making music that we love to play, like can't wait to play and can't wait to push, then you know you're doing it right. You know, there's no sense in even being in this industry if it's not bringing you at least a little bit of joy.
Exactly.
Well, Mike, go ahead, Mike. What you got, baby?
Ladies, man, it was nice seeing you again. It's nice hearing you. Keep on doing it. I mean, you guys are getting shows. You guys are promotion and just blowing up. I mean, keep it going. To know that you're still doing it 3 years after, you're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? You're progressing. You're happy. You got the look. You got the sound. You got the, you know, you're punctual with everything and just ready to rock, man.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. Day made. I could die a happy woman now.
Hold up. She trying to put that, hey, Mike, hold up. She trying to put that guitar up. Hold up. Hey, guys, I want to thank everybody down here in the tap area. We had American Blonde on, Tinka and Nat, and they think they're done, but they're going to close us out with a song. So, hey, with nothing but love, you guys. Blessed be. We appreciate you. Bring us home with a closeout song. And guys, and welcome in a couple weeks, jam session with American Blonde.
I love you.
Florida.
Thank you
Mike,
so much.
Thank you guys so much for having us. It's literally such a treat. We've been looking forward to this, so we can't thank you guys enough.
Yes, and we're coming to Tampa, and we're going to bring y'all to a show.
Hey, you called me and Cheryl are there. We go to like every time artists come to town. Mike can tell you, I will drop whatever I'm doing. If anybody that's been on our show comes to Tampa, I will make it a point to be a show up. That's how I know. But I won't know because some people just don't call nobody.
No, we will not make that mistake again. I promise you that.
I love you guys. Well, thank y'all. We'll end you guys with actually one of our favorite songs from the Something in the Water album, and that is Something in the Water. This song I wrote because we wanted to get back to our roots where we came from in the Mississippi Delta, and it does a little bit of just that. It's got the blues, country, and rock going on. So we love it, and it's kind of the direction of the new stuff too, and we hope y'all like it too. This is called Something in the Water.
Wow.
Yeah. Something in the way that you kiss, I can get enough of your lips. I've been hauling Delta rain, getting at me like a southbound train. Looking like a sweet dream, hitting like a tall drink, feeling like a bus, feeling something in the water. Sweeter than sweat on your skin, makes me wanna do that again. Jump on in. Hotter than a bayou, closer than a tattoo, sipping on the voodoo, something in the water. You got this strange train wrapped around his heart of mine. I let those green eyes hypnotize me every time. Something in the fever on my lips. Softer than your rough hands on my hips. Yeah. Swaying to the music just like this. Yeah, there must be something in the water. You got this strange string wrapped around this heart of mine. I let those dream eyes hypnotize me every time. Intoxicate me faster than a holy wine. Oh, mama, please take me and my feet. Something in the water. Something in the water. Yeah. Come on. I've been by you, just in a tattoo. Something you do. Something in the water. Making me go crazy. Something in the water. Ooh, something in the water. Something in the water.
Woo! Gospel funk with American Blood down here at Tampa, Florida with my boy Mike G and American Blood. And if you haven't followed him on IG, American Blood. And with that being said, Tinka and Nat, we appreciate you coming on, Mike. You can be closed out with a keep it rolling, man.
Man, we love y'all.